Sabre no me saba ponsiman kromi mamunyina ha mamwakwa ba entertainment review yatna say and yawada. And we're still counting it down. Some few days to the general elections, and I'm here sure say why crado, especially if you can vote, you're in a capacity to vote. Me sure say obetuaba, menya who say on konko to baby out. One kwanko to aba sebi and kwasi afo beto aba no mo to aba nso a won be yi o manpanyi a bi a won pe entimenya ho se me nkonko to aba bia kona koto aba aka some few days I ba beto aban so dia yan come on do na so ba be file elections mo elections related issues and ya na ebo wura musa men ka say na mo ye ni nyina ka ho kwesi abwagire mini anu ne hyehyɛ na wie ye ba be din komo art entertainment ni atena se de bremo na me sure say mo crowd pa Nano memenda ya ichemwi ewo Kumasi the Ashanti regional capital ewo osekrumu ankasa omanpeni abedi echire a wo tu Frank Council ediama New Patriotic Party Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne hokafo ne yiri Samira Baumia shia the creatives for no ewo Kumasi in the Ashanti region saying a call ensem no Ewapa womunkomo a womudi ye ensem a de koto ye the creatives nanim Kumasi in the Ashanti region doso ensem no doso ewie ye femu kuma bi ye bre no enhyada ndoso santi ye femu kuma bi na ye de ayen komodie ewo hanem sei ye be Kumasi Ashanti region so na ye ni 5pack Film Producers Association of Ghana ye president James Abuaje so ko dwumedi asibi ukubusa Samira Baumia so question the actresses, musicians, chese omo creatives no dodo na wo mutimi course edwumedie ebusa ye nsem enti yebekwa amano so na new James Abuaje din komo but before yebekwa amano so no yentie Samira Baumia nsem ne bi.
Because of my own passion as well, I will be a voice for the creative space. I will make sure say yes, yeah, mamo be Edia Mamo. And if you look at the past nearly 8 years, share with creatives in Kitahua, you would know, say, and yeah, if you are me who could pursue the president in Tina, Menemo. It is something that I've always been passionate about. So I'll be an advocate for the creatives. I will support you. I'll be your voice, and I'll make sure that your concerns are factored into nation development and whose commitments are seen through. Hold me accountable. And I want you to walk this journey with me, but you need to support us so that we can deliver on all of these commitments that we're making. Let me wrap up by saying that Dr. Baumia represents hope. He represents a new dawn, and he represents a brighter future for the creatives. Madam Wasi.
Yes, yeah, that's it. I'm not about me and I'll say what in 70 to Jano. Right, James Abuaji, a 5-pack president. You know, come on. Nah, yen 2 yen 7 so. Rabbi, that's more about entertainment reviews. So,
yeah, ni abuzi.
Nampomwe.
Jana dum. Etim kom na moswe.
Ye gusun kakranka. So, any kakra ye boy any Samira Baumia. Me ba sunu me busa sem, but da be na mushia no.
Last Saturday.
Miminde
Chwe.
Okay. All right. Na butai ni say DNT eno behia mo.
No put no dear, na simple. Was it a commodity? Or per se one creative, here they do come na or how back men be a war or better free na and can see it to juma. Basically no lay and commodity.
So yeah, can you be an obibeka okay so share your creatives for now. Na for as I say sinitwa for why na na be one boss age media ase bi no.
O make say any creative person no uti no na utimi baby mo komade mo getri mo bonyo mo gesini na unfortunately most of the time you can't creative na ya na attention the ko sinifo ni music for nkoazo.
Yeah.
But ya na even the media by the new definition of the creative industry in the media, but yeah, now media for the bar, almost a part of it. Just last Tuesday, Culture Forum, article that is Attractor Information Center. Now, Culture Forum launched on website. This issue by Kwame Dazi, besides why say. Who says various groups were invited to the program, but were specific invitation to the media. Now, they are the man about said most of the time, media for a passage programs. To but say attention now, I am a console. So when I mean, I saw a man, and the other great, media they are part of the creative industry. And there were media guys there who came to listen, ask questions, far almost so and anybody who matters as a creative person was invited.
And you say, yeah, MPP for be one more the creative industry. Numuna, yeah, to answer from na yes, Samira Baumia Bisham.
Oh, there were some individuals here, naming Omar, advocate for MPC. They were there because this is an industry. Say NPP continue send this neighbor to continue to be there. And if you get the opportunity to ask questions to the prosperity of our industry, now say a NDC forum and not NPP forum, or the United one.
Na any minim say a boy ya say be a woti ya buti ni Samira asema no waka. Said then we should hold her accountable on any kun say bia so mo ba ban mu na ne ma bia wo ma ba be keka kire no so wo ma me ya we should hold her on any kun accountable sana no kana na say
sana no kana say on say ya na unlike the other industries in fact say we do agri sector ya na attention na such sectors no ya na more than the creative industry. And as some of there are little issues maybe you need the attention of the minister or the government. But if they are advocates, and you're too strong or not, and I say you develop when you can be in the such things, what say one kasa or sacrifice, I advocate for the industry. But there another issue be also you need a better champion or best spearhead there am I. The one such issues come up, now you can't let it be and come and see power. We should hold them accountable. And coupled with what the manifesto, the NPP manifesto has said, because there were issues about according to you, be a one more or a musician, or per se, if they are inviting you to program, over by the show for Jimmy Sano, I feel like a catcher say, Ukraine, you're showing you a musician, and I say, your message instruments were hand a book, and I say, your mom visa. Oh, and no NPP manifesto, no, I said that. If you go to the manifesto, they have what we call TPS, that is Travel Protocol Service. The government and the ministry are therefore they will make sure, sir, all these things are facilitated.
Okay, and in common saying on him
yes, and then how will be a personal how if you say a general how. For instance, me be a question say. Dr. Baumia is championing digitalization. And as I said, we are to see corner. So they and then you win. They see the Yanto CDBO, the Yanto cassette view. It is a midi, Sinigo streaming platforms, what, Sagana for Concosha, and your data and your edition. Data so bored to our Ghana. A bassa, a impediment, a ma. Sininifian or another network. And what can say? Obaboa, not the only say. Already, Dr. Baumia is engaging the telcos. And even when it came to say Starlink, pay license to operate in the they are facilitating that now you get towards cheaper data costs. Because the more the competition, the cheaper or the more benefit consumer and opinion. But the groups need to enjoy monopoly. Prices are more and over determined. And if the space becomes so flexible for service providers to enter, to offer competitive price now, you will enjoy for our business to grow.
Na mimi sa Starlink anu ye no ode mai and say niku kra na oboa ma Starlink e bia wo mo ba o mai hani ne akaka ho. Say niana mu busa no na question is about cost of data.
Yes.
So Starlink e ba no no ama cost of data na ebo na ba for mana.
Starlink me ko fo bi o bantama motor computers o use be. On say o mo data na unlimited. Na bisa say what if 500 cedis a month? And shops be or say shops be 20. Or my joining and if 500, in effect, they are paying 25 cedis for unlimited data use. Until you can see anywhere we are what is a would to be bar where we are for number to contribute. Now I'm almost service, it becomes cheaper. And you say another minisika and anything that you want to watch, you can watch. And I'm saying satellite based, so you say we grow more here. They call home service and not visa, Debbie.
So I by that maybe I know you they may say CC Ghana your data boy be a you should send a boy they know. Yes, so I know Starlink kana sana peso.
Yes, I know. What say? Dr. Baumia is engaging the telcos on that issue. There's conversation going on because the Trump card here, digitalization, and data the drivers are your man. And if they continue to charge at the rate they are charging now, it don't help the cost. And he is engaging them. And at the same time, Starlink is so upper. And the Starlink is to me, and they offer more competitive price as compared to what is already in the system. And so when they come on stream, things those are more charging about they will be forced to drive that because now all what they are doing is doing profiteering fast boom and no more enjoying. But the competitors they will be forced to drive their prices down.
But I mean, I don't know, sir. Honoman Tiso, Nina Metin Tiso can be bizarre because I'm sure, sir, the Binsua Cassia, yes, data bonso acosrono. I buy a 2 year when you go Sunia, dear count, in answer count.
I don't know, Sadian, me need that. Shall win. But I will study the production of data, recycled. The initial investment, and they are expensive. Once the installations are done, there can be management. So that's here. And you one time of spend the cash. Now they are your investment. They are coming now production acquire the one you do na saba. And this your man no can. It is never true. It is never true. Excuse. And on the my a charge here cash. The US they were doing something like that until Starlink buy. Now they are forced to drive down their prices. One touch, chip this is no protocol. Unimobi, no Belcosi will be Ghana Telecom. So MTN other networks bear more fire, and then a chip thing. And the competition they are very good.
I see. Well, so when it comes to data house and somebody who say yes, no one assembly yes, send you kind of makuma tom yem. Apart from that, no, what other issues be a model to omonim because if you are meeting me who say and somebody you are more can maybe I will ya no na where they say Kumasi for but I say more soon about Yamani be more press be a Kumasi Musabe can be.
Oh, now we're talking about the general concern of the industry and it wasn't necessarily about Kumasi. It was about the creative industry. Such as here. And the creative person or what Accra a face, and one creative person or Boga and Atamali a face. And the ones Accra issues are fixed, automatically trigger down to Boga. See, there weren't any specific issues relating to Kumasi. They're not yet related to Kumasi here, the theater, the amphitheater, which, as we speak, contractors are back on site. Hopefully by the close of December, now ready. And he also repeated the same thing. And I want a year back so I don't know maybe some questions maybe about the airlines, for creative, the creative airline and then the film airline. The checks that I did, all those airlines are ready now. Parliament are passing. Just waiting for the president to send his signature. That's how anybody in our attitude.
Now, Film Village, this is no, say they answer. I buy and promise you, BB
yes, Film Village. And I'm answering.
Una Amasa.
No, because there has been a lot of misconception. My intimate focus on who say yem pushy at the end. Now, because of misinformation and miseducation, Ama and your man I buy promise baby I say over yes Village because almost a manifesto promise. In the minimum nuclear woman said there was a conversation.
Is it in the manifesto? You are saying in the manifesto, in
the manifesto. Oh, Idris Elba and now of person for your full village. And after Beast of No Nations. And it came to light, say, possible, say, some of the movies in South Africa, which may soon influence the Abakana. It could be in a Ghanaian, or no office opportunity to be out in the piano, as what they Abakana. And he came to Ghana, he went to visit Ochene. And he along the line, and Ukoyi is asking me to say, or Passase, not the idea to see. And Ghana, yes, no, we will be smarter. In say Rahoma Idris, Ekotolanda. Now or the village now. It means the industry cannot benefit from it. I don't know Ghana, but yet to me, and find because it will come at a competitive price. It gives me affordable. And the state wants to come in by offering the land. And it's a state to land, not yet the manual. Then no a stake or an equity in that investment, you know. And one and I mean change the moon say Miss Kibo today and the Koba say you say a bunch people could see from village and war Chebi Amanfu. And a day and what no money in buy. But that wasn't what was happening. And finally no project, you know, but they about the investors were not comfortable from the court, Tanzania and East Mecca, one of the East African countries.
I see. Right. Let's move on from there. Now, let's get into other areas. I mean, Musa Sansemi. Dr. Baumia, Babisha Creatives, no pen will come and say, well, Babisha Mohono pen.
What's it in Shia?
Oh, okay. And how do you feel? Because I know, sir, former President John Mahama, Otu Frankama, NDC, Bishia, AMO, Eukumase. Na Dr. Baumia, Kasama, Bishia, Nirini Bishia, Mono. Muyoki.
Oh, sir, if I say former president, only minister Sibia, Jumamano. And if I don't hold on, me, of course, why? And now Dr. Baumia, MUT created in Accra. Me, I was in Kumasi, but me call Accra Libi. And you representing, and people from other regions buy.
And so now maybe I say banana in crying, Ushia on one Ushia, Mukumasi dear, Niribe Shiam.
And no, I won't say a young kind say because other people from other regions buy. Me sure so organization at the invitation for other regions.
Oh, but James Unim said it was for Accra. I mean, it wasn't said. Is it? Invited people from Kumasi or Mumram to make.
Me, I was invited.
But how are you president of 5 Park in here?
Oh, Samu. Me, my win is that because I get an invitation with James Abwadjan and also.
Okay, so then after a year, then you are from what you are saying, then the implication is that Samira is obeshia a young crime for so maybe. Well,
that one they within the program, and before then, now the creative and tourism and the minister, a Japan Mesa. I saw Babishia Kumasi or Babishia and son of Dr. Baumia, MET Creatives to Accra, and as Samira Asaba Kumasi MET Creatives.
No, we okay, we can just move on. We okay, we can move on.
And I former president so MET Creatives. But on the former president Dieno was about manifestos and your man, then yet said like the engagement with Samira Dieno wasn't basically about manifesto, but former president Dieno Nentesa. The former president became meeting in Accra, which I was invited. I gave me to a hotel. I was invited to attend. But second one, I had traveled, and I couldn't attend.
Okay. All right. May that's in say James Yamin Shapa. James Abwaji, President Man 5 Park. Brian Samira Baumia Shia, the creatives for no Kumasi, no was CB. Yentia, yes, Samira Baumia Bium. Now, Mimbra Studio Han saying, Socrates of what I say. Whitney Boachman's Atlancy, Samsona Kojo King, so Atlancy, Samira Baumia.
Because of my own passion as well, I will be a voice for the creative space. I will make sure, say, yes, yeah, Mamo Bia. And if you look at the past nearly 8 years, what should be creatives in Kitahua, you would know, say, and yeah, if you are me who could pursue the president in Tina, Benemo, it is something that I've always been passionate about. So I'll be an advocate for the creatives. I will support you. I'll be your voice, and I'll make sure that your concerns are factored into nation development and these commitments are seen through. And, hold me accountable, and I want you to walk this journey with me, but you need to support us so that we can deliver on all of these commitments that we are making. Let me wrap up by saying that Dr. Baumia represents hope. He represents a new dawn, and he represents a brighter future for the creatives.
Samira Baumia, wife of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, there. I will come and see Brow share creatives for no. And some not kind of more do power, wouldn't need microphone now, mention same few so, and I don't know. For me, a more do papa. I'll be the voice for you in this space. Hey, mommy.
Be accountable.
Yo, hold me
accountable.
I see.
Yes. Maintain in the history of on your candidate mom, but in the history of politicians, Asia creators na no.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Maintain bibi sada. Hold me accountable. Maintain so be a sada.
And what politicians say no, but
Obian find anything to hold creative art space say we should hold them accountable.
You mean the creative?
Yeah.
Okay. Me said I know more anyway.
But Kwesi, let me commend James Abuaji. Charlie PR, you're solid. James had to say.
But you what do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm impressed.
Okasa's 5-pack president, and I also a PR.
Oh, this was solid PR. It made me twitch, man.
Debbie. What do you mean?
I mean, say there was the sheha no ye pie ha no the simu. The sheha no ye no or the simu. Charlie, this afternoon we were all discussing it.
If you know Achechi,
yeah, very impressing.
Like he was speaking like a NPP spokesperson.
He wasn't speaking like he was speaking like a politician.
Okay.
He was speaking like a politician, and my man can say it's. I mean, baby ojina nin so no a good man. We're projecting, and I say, Charlie, this is hope, and there's nothing. Yeah, bibia ye beken bia no. When I say at tro konkona ye de abrayin munjindi. And that was the tangent of
now him say I think there was Portia sorry okubisa a question bi o edwumedi na say na no ka say yeah mo politicians they be BBC na mbegina hanom say na makan de na ye wia fi munya tumi ne de mama ye to aba na mama mo ye humu then you see o de to nia yes Samira so kan about say yes me yentem gina for the amamo because Portia ne question no maybe later on kwanya yeah hodin na me bia when we play those voices 19 for TV I'll come about or see yes una oben Dr. Baumia una oye no for so what are you saying then you hear what Samira is saying so okay I'll be the voice for this space about the creative arts now hold me accountable ni amope bia no ye be make sure say mbenya emuedu
as my Porsche beside every metanachi pa every bit of it. Kwesi I always say me kanda say politician now per power. Different from politician now win your power. They're two different people. And sometimes in so no me stroke kakra because yemfa too many share one sa unnim niame bia e wo ho. Eni niame bia obekwa akoto. But we no me pesa me ma Her Excellency second lady benefit of doubt because owa bemu and wa bemu for the past 8 years ain't your kan sema onima samo ogina so ede kasa and okan pan so say enye say ni kun pe to me ntina or kasa but the fact say on one creative art space and she's been in the space or can't semna or can't because or that love for the creative space. I am hoping say sa love na entenko if they should come into power if Dr. Baumia ebeba into
she said
power.
All that too okanina
yeah enti sisiano because sisiano ye bekan creative arts bibia me mom de me can see your Excellency minimum number minimum pa intimidate same way I will hold you to it say bibi na say touch man we industry ma and one of the things that I like about her is that oya accessible eno de mamenka I mean
okay say oya accessible I say o person hu na obehu
yeah
okay
Okay, for me, I'm saying say me.
Oh, you.
Me experience.
You.
And I am hoping says sad yen so ensesa. Ain't we no enye obi enye spokesperson bi na kan ye na all kind. Enye obi natural article na all kind. Eyo no ne ate.
Yeah.
Ain't we will hold her to that.
May that say could you for microphone na mintiu and so Samira Asia ye creatives for e wo Kumase ninsem ni bia ode tu dwa ebre no ntimi bobo ni nyina manka ye betietie some of the questions are ye nuan mo bisa ye ene ne account but so far baby edi nkomo eginan wadwenche wo ho
yo ye bechia atiefo say ensem ni de ne kanwa no waka no obi a ope and support and we free amanfo de esa o kan ensem a ebetumi atọ masom and as usual obia ba o bibi obeka so obeye ne mane de no ebia dan so kakra was the way ode siso se bibi science a hold me accountable and our kind of passion our art no and o kire se wadi kan show interest no mu dida before ansakra na ni kunu pese obeye franka tuni anaso obeye president etimigidi say nyuma ni bia waye no amanfo nim wo creatives no mu dida ebi on betimi ahwe so aka say bia ne o kan no eye no kra na say enye no kra hold me accountable no eno na meka say eno no ti then e no say wanya
yemfa to table so na yen lase no
because I know the say a tat say our campus say a tat because so be traso fine be mfiem engotwe atwam yakeka bia da ne ye wo ya ntimi anya wo hwe wontimi nya ne hwe egosi ba bia eno ntin but e asem a waka de and me hwe ne position as oyire no de na nam ka che se ema ni omukrum wo dan mu a ye wo niam bebra omutimi influence o pebebe ewo obema bi ho utimi de fa oba so etimi ye masade ne ye de enya enu nti wo sa atumi no obetimi de aye na mom ade ba ko so mahu wo creative say we so ka se hold me accountable obi ye betwen se emfie ne nsu wi ansana
ya be hold na accountable
what you say me hu ni sa asab no ka ne kire say abra no bia no yen twin wo a omo betimi omo kaka no yen lobby making sure say niema e wo mo manifesto mu ana niema ehia ne yen saka
se yen bompini ni anka say o ka say obeye ade we
yen bompini abra no
ka say obeye voice
sir
for this space
sir
you are not being the voice for this space
emaye enye se ye twen ya na aba ne akofa de aba be bo de eno enkosi aga bia eno say ne ahwitni ka say o ya accessible yi wo mo a empanifo a omudi anim creative na no betimi amane na ayi no abra no 1 year ne bae na ne akobo ne kokoko o ka say obe say yantu nkan o so be the voice of the creatives yantu nkan e dey na asesa ko sisi ebenya bibi papa bia dey afri mu na ankoye kasa keke eno nti ne sam de ya ji atomo na emum ye hwese bibia nso be koso se ne omo kanon
me da say so great bowure mu na mintieo e won komoi wadwenkyere
okay ya ebo meja mecha kwesi
yes sir
Samira
nyanhwehwe ni mu anka obebo ya ebo amechia wa hanse
den kokonsa no no
nhwehwe ni mu akeke kwa
meti anse hu se meni wo mi phone so nti mentwa me ni kura hu se waba ena meni nso wo finish business bi ya wanka yo okay cuz Samira ekase yen holding accountable for arts oriented issues who are winning no in private life no and now obeka say e bia or can be bia keke but the Samira out of politics no is a very 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 me who say na meka no art oriented person minua ba ko a menene wo MPP mu Tofik Pra. He was appointed as the deputy at National Theatre. Na damfo pa nso ne Samira. And I can tell you say eniema bebre a ye wo theater. There was a previous air conditioners be you buy na and yetimi procure eba see theater ho. Tofik will tell you who he was pressing the bottom through to get that things done. There are several times or inviting no eba Tofik mo ye show be inviting me, and she will go. She will attend the show on the quiet. Until when it comes to arts, the Samira in private life is an art-oriented person. Until no, and you be and then or she wants to be close to arts for. When she was in India on a private visit, she took time off to go and visit Kunkumbagia, your friend is saying studio.
Hey, now so.
No, Mbacho. Intimate the person.
Me say won so.
You okay? Me chere the person or shebono. Say or you bia or in shebokeke. Miti hanse say ene munya say I am a filmmaker. So China ube who say bia me ye sports who be bia. Those who actually know me pa no they know me to be a football person. Enti no say ube hu say me di football nkomo baby a no ni me background a enyo nwanwa again. And this is where for me the point is, or can he hold me accountable? This is somebody you can hold accountable, because otomane husband, the husband will have to come back again to you per the constitution. Obeba be jina wanim biem aka say ni amaye nie enti hweso fa kame fa bi so nemo the other person no otumana maybe you can look whatever will you what can you do?
Don't do this come
that
on,
is a fact question
it's okay come on say because we say now me started the near be pimpim wa ma woni MPP for na muti ma be ka say can we asem I don't do that.
Enti edin obi say hold me accountable la. Me say obi say hold me accountable.
Nipane Maya cry no you are thinking of his next 4 years.
Yes. But that is politics. That is why you give 4 years and then the person will come
Please,
in.
the
8 years.
First 4 first.
Yes, but but you see, there are two people that you have to choose between.
We are talking about
what
the first 4. No more 4.
But this one, no.
One I see 2 people. Are there 2 people on the ballot paper?
There are about 12, but 2 leading contestants. We are
sorry. There are 13 people.
Where you are, Mama Carol?
There are 13 people.
There are 2 people here.
Don't do that because just last Tuesday. Movement for change. Oral and Chamantin was here, so don't do that.
There's 13 people.
Don't do that. Yes, but I'm just telling you that is incorrect.
Say enye nipa 12 or 13. Me deny ye. But me say abana ye kotunde bebe me gina no. There are 2 leading contestants. Omo na me compare omasem. Kwesi meeting Ashanti regional creatives. Last Sunday, Baumia was in the northern region. Omiti creatives were also. Yeah, Bompire say other regions and so creatives are hono. Ombetimi aton safre ni abishio ana wako shiomu. Yes. Se abriwo mo. Inti I'm so happy that she met them and have this fruitful encounter with them. If unim the power first ladies were bisa politicians or muhiye bibi. Oko boy mingabu.
Well, Peace 1043. I was just trying to get other voices now. Yeah, well, now can me boy no suman, but I don't know. The voices are not coming. So, Nkwanya hodun amemenda. We'll try and maybe play you some more voices, some interesting ones. Again, if he Jumidi, I say by that Samira Baumia will share your creatives for no Kumasi in the Ashanti region. Memende I dream. Yeah, good studio no hanum say entertainment review. Crazy Abuaja alongside the MCI boy. Adibia wa yentia. Sabeya. Hey, was shaky fine. Yes, we are thrilled to announce the return of your favorite Coca-Cola original regular taste in a 330 ml glass bottle. Yes, let me repeat it. We are excited. We are just thrilled. We are glad. We are full of joy that glass bottle Coca-Cola has returned. And kind of not say not say you who you won't say pay Coca-Cola near bottle glass bottle no be abon say wunye bi. Who pay bia wunye bi. Ubenya near what come near friend a can and I who say near what plastic moon not say no kwa na unya. Bottle the should and auto we are mammy nanka unum ye ukoku we are na Sprite and Fanta we are now on the bottle no they call. Intina bono from pa Coca-Cola says si asamba bio glass bottle no asamba e buono so e will form come at 3 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. Get your chilled Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta in the glass bottle 300 ml. Bami gusu asisu ama make out say wo pe eye ne wo eye PET ana eye plastic ni so a eno ye nja ye ye da so a ye obenya no bi so ato obenya no so bi ato bada no ebo no eye 6 Ghana cedis. So me I'll go for the glass bottle 3 Ghana cedis 50 pesos so that when I finish I'll just return the bottle to the woman and say madam take your bottle now. For more details on this campaign and activation, visit our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook at Coca-Cola_GH. Experience real magic with Coca-Cola's original taste. Don't pay way per day.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Digital and on your smartphone.
Your radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Pressing in the bottom for to not see entertainment. Entertainment review. Now I'm my man of fans, man of fans, man of fans.
Yanko enemy and so our entertainment review Jumedie so and yawa day now and come out to us no ye Jumedie BRM say the vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ochi mu so no what in any chair Ghana Trade Fair na ehonum say na aban AC center bio and I'm say event and how did you say is it convention center yes it's like BI betimi conference or BI betimi events betimi abo shows wo honum saying Omampenya be the chill to Frank Adema MPP amanyukui na uchi ko honum say ma sa center omu wie yo ba se wa wonim politicians say we ba election banti okokasa was here the vice president and saa dwumedie wo mo ye o trade fair CCA wo mu CCA trade fair wo se trade fair na nkasa no ye gunu ya se no Ghana ya tra hono ma ya se no but aban se wo ye CCA MPP aban wo mo so pese wo se nsi ni fufuro biom enti wo mu si ni fufuro biom no na obekaya event center bi na wo hono say venue bi fantasy dome na esi hono say ema omu kububugu ye ema baba ye ho asem bebre nkomodie bebre ye di ho nkomo e wo entertainment review so sa event center mu kobubu no gu ikrai na no so court nsensem nyina be pp mu but aban say we see 20,000 capacity no ebetimi aye conferences event ahodo e wo Ghana hanum say into musical shows ni ne ka ho ni nyina no na se ye pese ye ya ye betimi akoye e wo honum saying omampani abedi echi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ko honum saying e ko hwe senia dwumedie no esi e ko na no eno ho enkomo na ye pese ye di kakra ye de toaso so far how we esi ko the creatives for no so omoto omonsa frɛ omo nti enuan mu bi ekɔ se dwumedi ase ekɔ hɔ senia esi ekɔ ya na se ukɔ ade bi kra se ukɔ hɔ no
mikobi pa
okay so there na wetin
well dear me to me I can say a trade fair center how I nim say wo I mean kanina nanka the fantasy dome wo ye be drigu ye in order to make way for the construction and hun sensemba ya be kan enti Monday na ye call ho ye kotie vice president na okwako inspecting ejuma omo ye so far.
And I don't know why the voices are not playing they are not playing but my interview.
So what it is that you do hono the CEO Madam Nana Mire Finidin Kaka or
Agnes Edu.
Yes,
Dr.
Agnes, yes.
Agnes Edu.
Or Tremu what the whole center is going to be like. It's the biggest in West Africa. Apparently there was South Africa near 15,000 seater capacity, but we near 20,000. It comes with 5-star hotels. There are restaurants, there are shops that are going to be displaying Ghana made goods any other. The share plan no on paper is actually very beautiful. But to say no oko grounds on now what is erected is the main can I say the
pillars.
Ye de hold the building and nuna isisi ho sisi nuna ye hu sisi. But when you go there, the plan, the finished look and everything is displayed on a border ubehu as on my print e dia atari honum enti vice president echo inspector or expressing the interest or wo creative nim to per se omo make sure say a dine way no die omo can say in 6 months time omo betumi awie na che say ya commission na yetumi ayusu e de edu yejuma we.
So that event center which seats almost about 20,000 people, no? And no but in 6 busumi be in
according to what they said, I'm say in 6 months time they will be done. So there were questions asked. I mean, people were asking questions. One of our major problems is that na told be you say buying bishop project be say na buying for be bar na hot a year program no project no but you busa we no mo say we na kwakoye PPP, private partnership at the there's no way I buying for crasses a be hoti. And from what I gathered, so much say all the monies for everything that is needed for that particular project, is paid for. And in 6 months' time, dear, now that new event center you to me a piano I'm a Ghana for.
Well, for me, I've been witnessing Chesedebia, me fahodum almost every day. Me call I use that particular church, so I know bra one more shots here omule the ground in your kaka I've been seeing the pillars that are rising. Just shots say prejana nyomo yebia. I see it almost every day. Meaning near Kosovo hodum say. So we're hoping. Yes, in 6 months' time, Busumi Bay in Sia, say we see Akano. The only bit is that I just feel that it's just maybe the politics aspect of it now. Because you could see that yes, election is coming, so and Yama will be yes, we have to by force, you have to let people also see. Yes, it's good. We have to let people see that yes, we're doing something so that creative for some but
I mean, majority of the time, who says but what I am excited about, and say, almost way I think Minya Kwenyani Magdan Echichin Komo. Apparently, he's the board chairman for the project. Now, Omami Arishemu metumi akanisa say. There's nothing or no Magdan here involved that if a leader. So definitely in 6 months' time, this has nothing to do with politics. It's actually the creative industry because according to Onone West, or try creative industry, and the future. It's sa auditorium nedia. I mean, sa event center nedia will say. One would be because it's the biggest in West Africa. Senamdi Kanka in South Africa, they need 15,000. And it is a Ghana, they need to me house here 20,000 people are. Good news. And I'm honestly looking forward to it to say in 6 months' time, whether there is a change of government or not, ye naeba betnaha na yamo mamu so me to me they deliver on their promise for the first time.
Hey. Okay, I don't know about the first time though, but Bem said I've been able to maybe make me transfer Dr. Baumia voice from one place to another. So, Abia Yenti Kakra in same of the Tuja Vice President Okohe yes our project our trade fair Yenti.
Thank you very much, Chairman Magdan, my good friend who is here, the CEO of the Trade Fair, Agnes Edu here, members of the Ghana Trade Fair Board, the Minister of Tourism and Deputy Minister, and everybody here, present members of the press, the workers here. It's a very good day for me to be here today to see the status of the work that is going on here in the construction of the Ghana Trade Fair Convention and Exhibition Center. This has been a project, as was said earlier, that has been envisioned for a very long time. But government after government has not been able to execute this particular project. It is a very much needed project because we believe that some of the key pillars for the growth of this economy lie in tourism and the creative arts. But you just don't become a tourism hub or a creative arts hub by saying so. You must have the necessary infrastructure to support the growth of that industry.
Peace
and when we look
FM.
at Ghana today, the largest auditorium that people tend to play in is less than 3,000, isn't it? Yeah, about less than 3,000 people. And so if an artist has to play, you have to bring in an artist to play, and the capacity is 3,000 people. That means they have to charge much higher prices to make up for their costs. So you tend to see the costs for shows and so on being high. That doesn't bring up the demand because the cost is high, and therefore they don't make the necessary or the requisite revenues or profits for their businesses. And so you'll see, Ghana, being in a position with this sort of exhibition center, which is 20,000 capacity. That's almost 10 times the capacities we have now. That opens a whole new avenue for the creative arts, for tourism, for exhibition, hosting conventions and conferences. It's a big market for doing so. Ghana is a very attractive destination, and we are going to be in a position with AFCFTA also here, that synergy between hosting the AFCFT secretariat here. A lot of trade issues are going to be discussed here. A lot of conferences. We see.
Okay, that's the Vice President now. In Honum saying so. Casabra or Kohe Jumediano Trade Fair. The exhibition and convention center. Abai AC in collaboration with the private individuals. Be Omakabo and Wamoso Omode yes. So great. I don't know so to me because there were so many people creative for now. One more call here, Jumedi. I say, I saw them. Minim so to me Kobia.
Meet me Kobe.
Okay, yeah, so then I'm sure you saw it first and while Kuhunya Ekoso.
Yeah. But we see 6 months now on my it is all because the whole thing is a prefab. I feel no more shisha.
Yeah.
The most important pillars no.
Yeah.
Oma shishe ni nyina wi nti aka ni omo de be fa ho no. Me material ko a be use, but they are not using concrete. Yeah, nti I know they can finish within that time no. Yeah, yenim kakra ni yenim say project we a delay because it should have come on long time ago, but to yen tawan ni maybe no and a delay project we. Nti for me dear Emede say yebenya bibisa na ohwe the arts na artistic impression your friend won. It's not just a conference space.
Yeah,
there are a whole lot of areas in there. Nti me bompa ye nyankopon ento sumpaguso no ma yenkwa.
Okay.
And we should live to see it.
Whitney, so I'm sure more and more event spaces, so you'll be glad. I mean, idea way, asempa papa edema meboa.
A born and song count.
Okay. So movie about me say be
currently I say you free. And kwesime apart from no crown on the maintenance and so. Because you nim say a Ghana and you see na a problem. Yeah. Maintenance of any area.
Private management. Yeah, in this our problem no.
Oh, sometimes the workers cry to me, yes, sir. Could be event centers for.
Okay.
And they more rental companies. Workers now, but I think say we know. I the first and the biggest in West Africa no. Let us hope say you've been maintaining government in, government out. 10 years from now, you better not hack so. Send you see idea. We've been able to maintain it, and it looks good. The other thing then so say, I think that this for once no, the reason why I did it was done like that no. Cause see this trade fair place na, it has been one of the hottest debates in the past 8 years. meboa. Krama, you had to go and interview Dr. Edu Ewo. Mekai se menini shia wo event bi ase no say I hardly do interviews, but I had to do it for Kwesi.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the hot train no kasa no doso.
Yeah.
Enti it's a very good you say adena ya kasa ho ana at least ye hu baby ayeko and I could see a lot of people very impressed by news nearby out ne impressions no muhu ye no say send ye hu no ye be wie no the same thing and see ho enti Kwesi year train like you said no this is an event any events person's haven in the year train
kodo kakra ewo ye sa exhibition and convention center
na musa say baby ebubu ba ko ne ho ano moye no
say ho no but say occupy that space
because emra asem no ba o interview
doc
okay say contract o money Leslie Coy no o man who say emri bi do o person o moye o mo de and that was part of it so
sure.
I think say some American na say no crap I think say 2 weeks ago na George Quay me we say George Quay posti then you brought for Tnofa whole state of the art trade expos culture and niema na me say oh concert no 20,000 capacity and I'm so wow then at the end no picture no painting no e say you go so me interest here your concert you no ankasa ni show so ye we any facility support so any be so I hope say side no a capture ye lucky man because e bi o ye theater o ye na ya niema bi apeso ye so facilities ni support na akoye national theater no kwani to me so I want to see some of those things and I'll say yetimi chemu form po separate ways na e bia fa 30,000 so it looks good ye nyina ye train say beba na project papa bia de time da ho enuti me de say omode time atoso say 6 months say 6 months edu na nye ready a na amanfo sorry na omo busa questions say sro mo a omo mra na omo meka semu a bia oh ye na ka 6 months ne mum no bibi say na nkonkoye dara ye twikos ye tahu sa niema no onya the time to ho na se time ne so na ma amanfo ho akwan se omba bebusa wo se ede na asi eduru ho a fa no yie man o e bia abcd ntina ama achi kakra na emu ye buguso ye de aircore anim so we are all waiting say omba ya we na creatives no so yetimi ayi so de ade enjumadi.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, the NBC, I'm saying now, I'm sure we'll touch on the one quick issue. I will take that one up now. Yeah, the Uncommon about entertainment review. Soon as you're going, Peace 104.3 FM. Yeah, bo, yeah, ba.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your #1 station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Pressing in the bottom for entertainment.
Area busianfo no nan abapa ho sima dumiensa Peace FM entertainment review no wasugu so awutie ye to ayedwumedie ni so a anano 25th November ye wo ha na yehu secretary bi ababeto abafontentan no so efi electoral commission ho senia mo amunim se akabeye 9 days bi pe na chese yakwa akoto aba ne sa na edu abato a unim se ya na media houses edi mo akotene pa because wo mo enom be rere mu no mo de figures ne numbers no obi beka se some level of transparency bi abre omanfo a wo mo wo fie a wo mo so omasoso o mo fidie a wo mo pese o mo tie nia ekoso na Now on the 25th of November, no, a year electoral commission declared Abi Betuja, way if the deputy chairman of operations, ho, our trim me kind of potoka semiwiana afe ma bonne tofa. Or say, I bring you greetings from the Secretariat. Ahead of the election day on the 7th of December, this comes to request that you send us the names of credible media houses, i.e. radios and TV stations in your districts and regions. The purpose is to enable us provide them with accreditations which will allow them entry into the constituency collation centers and regional collation centers as follows. Number 1, a year 8 media houses per each constituency collation center. In Tiabano constituency Biana, Omobe allow 8 media houses per each collation center. 8 media houses, should consist of 3 TV stations and a 5 radio stations. Now 3 TV stations, ebia ebeye, allowed to bring 2 media personnel from each TV station. Now for radio stations, so ebeye entitled to 1 media personnel. Now ebano eye regional collation centers now. You be here 12 media houses. These 12 media houses consist of 5 TV stations and 7 radio stations. 5 TV stations, ebia the 2 media personnel nebeba, and our face also 7 radio stations, ebia the 1 personnel and nebeba. On the 25th of November, a year electoral commission in Kranta ibe 2J, one must say, was said TV station and radio station be submitted the name of their media houses and in Crofua, one more take coverage, by the end of that same 25th of November, a year 2024. Na Kratana make kindly try to say, please note that without accreditations, no media personnel can enter our collation centers. Me born the tougher now. Electoral commission person what much say. A year abatwa ye babeto no collation centers a hodua ebeye available ye constituency level any afa regional level. So no constituency level no ye entitled to 8 media houses pen on bema kwan ama womo abaho ababe kavasa. So na regional collation centers no so omo bema 12 media houses kwan normal ba be take coverage Enti sankrata ibetu drain afa ebeye media houses need raise questions. Omo friend electoral commission say na about what the media houses just say any more ye ni remu ne kofa stories but na mo limit ye saade a ebe ma adwuma no aye din kakra ade e chin na ye da sorry ya ye say hu krata foforo efi eye electoral commission ho no ebeto odwa on the 27th of November 2024. Now, Kakra was say, since the memo directing the commission staff at the district and regional levels to select media houses for accreditation to its collation centers was made public, the commission has received numerous calls from number of media houses and partners expressing concern about the quotas granted to the media houses. As a listening commission, we are engaging with the leadership of the Ghana Journalists Association and the Ghana Independent Broadcasting Association on the issue and trust that we will arrive at an arrangement that is both workable and acceptable. The Commission is keen on ensuring the highest level of transparency in its operation, hence the opening up of all its constituency, regional and national collation centers to the media. In doing so, the Commission is mindful of the need to ensure an orderly and peaceful process at all collation centers, hence the quotas on the number of persons who can access the collation centers at any given time. The Commission is confident that the engagement with leadership of GJA and GIBA will lead to acceptable outcomes. Na chese krata almost had the buy a free say one in krata na betu ho say media houses wemu and ombeye entitled to collation centers o menya course bebre every numerous media houses for ho no omu chirema courts no omu de mo no eswadodo na electoral commission so etimus bio say omu ye enkrofo a omu ti asem no omu ni nipa etena se adwene to come to an amicable conclusion, Womani Ghana Broadcasting Ghana Journalist Association for any Ghana Independent Broadcasting Association for Betsnasi. Norma Drinjine who norma shese. Womo be to me adani niya maybe seni ebeya. Womo be to me ama nambesa. Each party is na ebo beto omo because womo dia ehu hi omo pa ne said there's order and then there is peace in this election because womo say senia and then media no so be to be breaking news near the other side ni na ompese omo kebe enunti ena womo de yes and krata no ebetuja enti say no ye hwe say electoral commission for any GJA any afegiba ebetena say na woma kasa na afi womo de numbers and quotes on them each media houses in betuja na yahwe senetie abatu obaso on the 7th of December we nkrata electoral commission de ababetuja enti ebeba ya pam for ho na ya ba bibuso ma adwenche say ye hwe say the media na mu abie na mujiri say ne kwan so ano no ana say metesen kwadwo ma me fa ho hyase
yo we de minim say begidi pa say woni sentia abato commissine commissine no wo mode sa eniema etudwa say bia dodo say na ye behia me we set mo po because bia systems say enyenum say eniema asesa ti omnim say system pe arrangement no nipa dodo say ba ebeboa unlike bia mre bia omuni akandie bia be require niema nipa dodo no. And I also like the response from the media na wom de akose based on yenso yes side no we ni ntimi say emra na bia hyehyɛ de amode maye no maye nso yadwuma no ntimi entumpon na almost aside the response aba say omo behwe se ne be ya omo nyina no omo ho be ha wo esan say omo hu ni say okay to yen susu ye mu de ebia nipa ba akomienu we ba ebeboaye na media for no so ni say emwo omo a ese say nya etimi hia halfway cause adwuma no mo anya media no so adwuma no ntimi nkoso Ghana yenum say eduru abatu say ya central for media ne boa ema eniema koso yie pa say report free haba ne ekoso wa ha at times kura mpo no ne nkenkan ne ade no media ne boa ema peripere yo eba eno nti ebeye say commission no any media ni nyina betimi akọ bankuru na ya hu se bia numbers no mo increase no anasa nhyehyɛ de na ɛwɔ ho no ɔmo ye na ɔmo nyina ho atimi aha ɔmo se ne be a abato ni duru so a Ghana fo nyina no ye ho be ha ye ne atimi aye na obi aye na adwuma fefefe nti megiri se ɔmo se ɔmo ti asem ɛno nti no ɔmo be ba na ɔmo de ade foforo aba ma media fo no so ho aha ɔmo.
Okay, Whitney.
I same way by met the uproar that followed with a lot of the media houses say and you're right they are EC is trying to stifle press freedom and all that, but before the end of the day you see the communicate about out say omobe further engagement with the media houses. I think say giba and so can be inti yen chain yenti like I said 9 days 8 days 8 days to elections inti I'm sure say I did with yen chain to launch nani yenti in your media houses because they can say maybe who you maybe say so who do you identify as credible? Or can say media house. What is the determination of where a good media or a credible media house? Because Accra over God knows how many. Yen chain stakeholders meeting or what will come out of it.
Okay, so great.
It's in order. But experience kakran so amenya most of the time na ya me koye volunteer as observer most of the time na me call collation centers ni bia sometimes crowd go on enye easy but that crowd no I'll prefer this crowd no ebeye media for than party supporters or betimi sneaking in into media. I'll prefer more media people than say two party apparatchiks because media no we can your beka obi nso beku bi before from no nso aka. See, I'll prefer that to your friend say others no.
Okay. Ahana remember my quiet dear Nejumedie no ABC 24 minutes after 4. Peace FM Entertainment Review now so good so with meeting the MCI abo amini akwesi aboaje and the Jumedie mu chiame. Etie for na me kai mo say ochna 29th of November eye Sonny Bad Rhythms of Africa koso ewo Independence Square ochna dindinde eye free show into obia etumi ebebi na wababe enjoy. We are preaching peace. 8 days more to a year election inti hu hia see ebebo asumdwe hu de ropa na wo bia ate asie ye enti on the 29th of November no so anybody to nsafremo Mumbra Rhythms of Africa ewo Independence mo amu Kumase buses ebe available free transportation say wo fi Kumase ba Accra obetina bus ma ba na wo wie so a ya sign ahwe wa ma watena mu na wasa akofie asumdwe mu enti ochina ye ni na ye be hia ewo Independence Square. Meeting the MCI, a boy, Bio, many Akosia Bajin, the DJ Media Muchi.
I don't fall in love, and I'm falling deep. I can't even sleep, this is all I need. When you kiss my cheek,
yes, sir.
I don't drink my calls.
We are thrilled to announce the return of your favorite Coca-Cola original regular taste in 300 ml glass bottle. You can now buy and enjoy the refreshing taste of Coca-Cola with their one convenience of return in your glass bottle. NTCC no pay Coca-Cola in your glass bottle no more. Asaya baby mo ababium 3 Ghana cedis 50 pesos per. Ubenya odie. And yeah, Fanta Sprite. And still your Coca-Cola in that refreshing glass bottle. 3 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. Ope any OPT and our plastics and no see 6 Ghana cedis. Kai said glass bottle no bet me I return the amount any auto on ho. For more details of this campaign and activation, visit our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook at Coca-Cola _GH. Experience real magic with Coca-Cola's original taste. Jan can call me a body a consumer bro Jimmy Dear Bray. Hanum said entertainment review DBC and a Yawada. Mimin Dan Kwani and what you want best somebody about the toy and come on so. Say far with this one all over. Isabella Danso, Salamat Pinto, Peter Square, Boy, Shishi, Jimmy Dear, the Bray, Mukrisia, Boy, Jimmy D, Huchama, Mini MC, Yaboa. We'll return, God willing, Saturday. Join us if you can. 1 to Yankan. Yeah, call.